Here we are at Tomorrowland Brazil, and of course, we've got the sofa. It's Tomorrowland Brazil. That means we have to invite Axwell back. Here he is. Come on, say hello to the world.
Hello to the world.
Hello to the world. It was 12 months ago since we were last here. That's been a busy 12 months for you, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, it was. Oh man, I can't. Yeah, it was a lot of work this year. Yeah, it was. But you know, it's life. That's also fun.
Mate, it looked like a lot of fun these last 12 months. All right, what's been one of the highlights that comes straight into the mind?
Actually, to be honest, one unexpected one that was a little bit like not worried about, but I was like, oh, this is gonna be hard work. Was Crystal Garden at Tomorrowland in Belgium.
Wow.
Because we decided to play like a 3-hour set. We're like, oh, that's gonna be great. Then I was like, okay, that's gonna be, you know. So, but that was insane, to be honest. That was such a good time. That's one of the highlights. And then we just played in New York in Arthur Ashe Stadium, and the day after we did Under the Bridge in Brooklyn. So that was crazy. That was a lot of fun.
That you've just mentioned the first, because then no one had ever played at that venue before.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And actually, I understand why nobody's played there, because it's a tennis stadium, which means that you're supposed to hear the tennis balls like dock, dock,
Oh,
dock.
really?
So it's not like ideal for music.
So the
So it was shit sound, to be honest. It was shit sound. Sorry, everybody. We know.
Next serve.
We know. Yeah. The people said that also. So yeah. We live and we learn.
Of course, but and that's creativity, isn't it? Because this tour continues. I think you've got Mexico and next year. Tell me where you're heading next year.
So we got in October now, end of October, we got Mexico, like in a bullfighting arena or something. It's like a round situation. Gonna be better sound, I think. Yeah. So we got that. And also then I'm doing some festival in Dubai also, and then at the end of the year maybe we do I might do India, and also I think we might do Saudi Arabia, and then hopefully for New Year's Eve we might do something in the US.
Exciting.
And that concludes the year, my friend.
Well, that saves me asking what's going to happen between now and the end of the year, because we've got stuff locked in now. That's the physical. What about the music side of things? Because again, let's talk about now and the end of the year. What's happening between now and the end of the year?
Well, to be honest, we are working on music all the time, but you know, music takes time, so it's hard to say exactly what's coming when. But yeah, you know, big things ruining that. You know,
you need to put that Instagram page out of its misery, because every day you don't publish Omen, there's a post going.
Oh, the Omen, yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I just feel for that page, because like
I understand
it's never going to come out, is it?
You know what? It might actually. I got like a new sort of idea for it to come out in some sort of shape.
Okay.
Yeah. So you know what? It actually might happen.
That's why I love you, because never say never.
Yeah, because like I had this thing that I always want to finish tracks, even though like they might suck or I'm not feeling them. But I had this finish, and it actually stops me from creating new ideas, which is a negative. But yeah, it's something I have, like yeah, always finish and then see how it is when it's finished. Like judge it when it's finished.
Yeah, let art do its thing and let the people decide.
Yeah. So it takes time. Omen, for example, everything takes time.
Of course. Now,
don't rush the art.
You can't.
No,
it takes as long as it takes.
You shouldn't. You know, even though you feel like you need to rush things.
Yeah,
these
the pressure.
days. Yeah,
pressure.
But
Do you
like
feel pressure?
Sometimes there's, you know, when you go to Instagram and you see like people are like touring at the same time, releasing 10 new songs, and like doing TV series and like releasing energy drinks, and like so that can be stressful, obviously. But you just have to, like, you can't do everything.
So let me, if you've, because I've recently opened my Instagram and I saw that Fred Again's doing 10 Fridays, 10 music, 10 shows. So do you see that as well?
Yeah. But like Fred's, you know, like I've stopped thinking about how much things he's doing, you know. So I'm like, yeah. You do those things. That's awesome. I'm just gonna continue working on my one song.
It's okay at the pace that you need to do.
Yeah.
So if you've opened up your Instagram or your TikTok, what else are you seeing? If it put Fred to one side because he's like everywhere right now.
So I think something happened to my algorithm lately. So because now it's not just nudes, you know, it's like it's actually.
So Seb's not looked at your picture.
No, it's like
he's not stolen your phone for a month.
No, it's like something has you know switched now. So I see a lot of music actually, which is great. So I see, you know, producer tips like, you know, sort of buy this plugin, get this plugin. Have you tried this? Have you tried that? Which is interesting.
You don't need those. Come on.
Yeah, but you know, you can always learn.
Okay.
And then I see fellow DJs, you know, fellow music producers. I see yachts for some reason. I don't know, like the world wants me to buy a yacht. You know, I'm not quite sure how that's going to work out. You know,
What would you call your yacht if you bought one?
Finally.
Why?
Because if I get a yacht, that's finally I got a yacht.
Great. I love it.
It's not the song finally that paid for yacht.
Well, they could have. Who knows?
It's not that.
Okay, not yet.
But yeah, yes, finally would be a good name.
I like that.
Yeah.
And it's an interesting insight into your IG.
Yeah.
So when you see, and again, you're here solo, which we love, but Seb's been busy, obviously, with Celine. And
Yeah.
that's like, does that? I used the word pressure earlier on, and I know that you've obviously got your Empire of the Sun connection going on right now.
Yeah.
And Steve's obviously always doing his thing. Do you put pressure on yourselves individually to do stuff, or is that a support network?
I think it's more of a support network, but I think there's a healthy dose of pressure. But we don't need to add pressure. We have enough pressure, like just naturally built in. So like, yeah, there's constant pressure just brewing, you know. So outside pressure won't do any difference, you know. Like it's just full pressure all the time.
Is that because we spoke last year and we talked about the music, we talked about celebrating Axtone.
Yeah.
And where are you at personally in your musical journey? Because the sets I've seen, there's IDs galore. I'm not going to put you on the spot and add pressure.
Yeah.
But everybody's waiting for your music.
Yeah.
All right. So,
yeah.
And I know that there's been album talks and I know there's been all that stuff. But just give me a little insight into Axwell's head right now.
So like I have many ideas that I want to work on and finish, but you know, then you know we also have Swedish House Mafia things, and all of a sudden we have to do a show in Mexico. Then we have to work on that show, and then so like when I have time, I work on stuff, and eventually they get finished, but it takes time.
Okay. Well, this main stage is your friend. Okay. So
yeah, I think so.
The live theme is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm so hyped, and everybody's so hyped. You're about to go and smash Brazil. Put that into words.
Well, you know what? Actually, after last year I was here, I said directly to my agent that book me again next year, because I want to do that, you know. So most shows you just say yes to or no to when they approach you, but I actually said like, listen, just book that one, because in Brazil, out of all the things I've done here, this is what I feel the most.
Wicked. It's a lovely way to end the interview, I think. Axwell, it's always a pleasure.
Likewise.
Thank you so much.
All right, we shall try.